congratulations to Duke and those boys paint obviously just killed us. And we didn't turn them over as much as we needed to, but that's you have people saying let's turn them over. That's hard to do. They're really good, and they have a great point guard and a really nice point guard. The posts don't work as well because the center of the court can break down and get to the rim, and so they control the center of the court, which it's tough team to press. But I'll tell you what, we're not coming out of this game with our heads down at all. I thought we did what we needed to do. It's I'm very proud of our effort. Very, very proud of the game plan that, we wanted to hang around, and then generate opportunities at the end. I mean, it was just how we scripted it. Even at halftime, I was like, actually, guys, you'd be surprised, but I wanted to be around 8 or 10 down. We were fine. Hang around. Every time out was hang around. And boy, the pressure was on them. And, you got to make those magical plays. And Mo's never going to miss that three in the corner, but he's not going to miss those layups she had around the rim. But we had them, and we executed, and it was a lot of fun. And, we're not going to hang our heads. It's a heck of a team. And, just a great environment and a lot of fun. And big-time players on that basketball court. And really athletic, unbelievable. That's how it goes.
Katie, you chose to sort of wait to use all-out pressure until there were about 14 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
So was that a design of the personnel you had on the floor in the first half because Raquana was out?
Yeah. Some. It's part of it. And if the team's comfortable and ahead, they can break the pressure. If they start getting a little hesitant and nervous, their presses work better. I mean, that's just the psychology of I thought we did it at the right time, to be honest.
Coach, you're going to have your senior day on Sunday. Reflect a little bit on the level they've taken this program.
Well, you just wouldn't you coach those 3 kids for 4 years. You just saw how hard they play. Miami. There wasn't a lot of pride at Miami when they showed up, and they believed in me for no reason. Coming off of 9 wins. But that's, and I was so cocky when I went into her house. There's no way, I would never be able to do it again. But I just laid out this vision, and she wanted to be great. She had to come play here, and it's kind of hilarious looking back. I mean, if I knew how important that would have been, I would have away that in-home visit for sure. But I've had a great time with them. Everyone's like, oh, you're going to miss all these points. And I'm going to miss the people. They're just awesome, and we've been through so much growth. I've grown more in 4 years than I ever have, and we share. First half, we didn't start out. We were almost a little bit too composed. We didn't. I said handle the initial emotion. You guys are going to be okay. I think I overdid it a little bit, and we really weren't Miami. We were composed, but our possessions were down, our tempo was down, and I said, okay, now go be yourselves. Pick this up a little bit. So, but you have to, that's part of playing here, the first 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes of half, the first 5 minutes of the second half, and the last 4 minutes of the game. That's part.
Next minute she's at the run guard, she sees the floor very well. It's tough to guard her when you have someone who's 5'7" that's guarding her. She used her body well, and she made a great play. Great players make great plays.
When you have to put your center on the opposing conference to be awesome, and I don't have that mentality at all. I'm not scared at all. I'm happy for them.
When is it?
Yeah, but
Duke is always good.
Shenise, the last 2 years you've played Duke, but you played them here. Would you just like once to get them somewhere or not?
Isn't it 3 out of 4 you've been here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get them in the ACC tournament.
In their 4 years, we've played here 3 times. So just ACC scheduling is a little bit imbalanced a little bit.
From a personal perspective, has it gotten old hat to come back here?
I am so into my team. They were at the seniors say, Coach, how do you feel? And I said, I feel just like I felt about Maryland. We're about to be
2 1 seeds in the NCAA tournament and have a chance to still do some really big things.
Yeah, that's the reason why I came to Miami. We've always heard about the Dukes, the UNCs, the Marylands. The whole reason I came to Miami is, like Coach said, she came into my house, cocky. She didn't have nothing to back it up.
Nope.
But I really gravitated towards her spirit. And I think that's really what led us all here.
So what was the connection you and the home visit that impressed you so much?
Her confidence. I really believed everything that she said. Everything has come to pass, and I'm going to do this for you. We're going to do this for you. She was like, what are you going to do for us? And I'm like, oh, okay. something new, something. And I gravitated to that. And she's been the same.
You seem to have a lot of trouble matching up with Elizabeth Williams. Many teams have, obviously. What was your game plan going in with her? Because I noticed you tried a few different things.
You know, I honestly thought Pepper did a nice job defensively on her, but we had too many turnovers out of our center position tonight, so we had to go small. You know, our offense was, we had too many turnovers from our post. So we had to go small to quit, because if you turn it over against Duke with the length and everything, you turn them into points. So we went small, and obviously we had matchup issues, but I like my second half better than my first half tonight. I absolutely thought our second half was a lot better, and we got to work that small line a little bit more, and that's my fault too. You don't want to come in here and go small, but if you have to, you do.
What do you need to do to be really successful in the ACC?
We need Pepper, Wilson, and Mariah Brown to rise up and say, hey, we're the reason, we're the difference, we're the reason, and here we are, because they're great kids, they got a ton of, and that's not who we are, and that's not what we do, and that's great. When you sit here right now and you still have a plan for how much better we're going to be, and we're going to keep working on it, there's confidence there too. Pepper had 17-17 against NC State. We were an awesome team that night. We were awesome.
And are you with Boston College right before the ACC
Yeah, it's
tournament?
tough. This is a tough turnaround. You know, I think anyone who plays Friday, Sunday, it's really tough, and with the emotion and everything else, and we exhausted ourselves. That's it. I mean, the NCAA is a one day. I just don't have to charter in between. If we're not ready for that game, then we'll lose.
Katie, can you make the case for Shenise to repeat as Player of the Year in the ACC?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
State your case.
What's the question? Now, you don't understand how hard it is to lose a Morgan Stroman. I mean, and for the significant part of the ACC season. So, what did we have to do? How did we reinvent our team? How did we stay confident? This is the first game we've lost since losing an all-conference player. That did so much for us in our presses, and that's, but I don't talk about it in the media that much because I'm not going to give my kids an excuse to lose a ball game. I'm not going to tell them that we're worse because we lost Morgan. But you got to be quite honest. As versatile as Shenise was last year, she had to double that this year to cover for that loss, and I think that's huge that we stayed near the top of the conference last season with that.